I found a faster way to make a boom, and that is what we're going to use today to help contain the oil to stop it from spreading before we remove it. And the way I like to do it now is starting with the straw. I'm squishing it down flat and then folding it over. So essentially I'm taking the end of the straw like this and I'm flattening it and then I'm folding it over. And what that does is it gives me a pointy end. So I flatten it, fold it, and now I can wrap it around and put that in here. Make sure it's on both sides, both ends of the straw. Tape that down. All right, now I have that ring shape, and now I need to add the curtains. The curtains are the part that hang down. They're gonna help capture the oil that's floating on the surface. And they don't need to be very long. They're like curtains, and they need to hang over the straw. If I put the tape on like this, when it gets wet, the tape's gonna lose its stickiness and it's gonna fall off. So instead, I'm gonna lay it on the top, like that, and then I'm just gonna push it straight down. So now it's hanging over on both sides and gravity will help keep it in place like that. And then I'm just gonna keep going all the way around. And what I like to do is I'm using a thumb knuckle, so not the whole thumb, but just from the knuckle there to the end in length. And I like to put about 10 of those on the table. I use the ketchup tear, so you just squeeze together like this and twist, and then it comes right off. And I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna take a piece and lay it over the top. Now it's very important that the pieces not only touch each other, but actually overlap. Because if I do it like this, that oil is gonna seep right through between there. I don't want that. So I'm gonna take another piece and go over that so that they are not only touching, but they're also overlapping all the way across. That one doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna cover that one up as well. Don't like to waste the tape, but I do like to make it work correctly. There we go. And now I'm just gonna keep adding the tape. I like to look at it from the top down and just push it down. See how it's overlapped, those two. And then you can also bend the straw to make it straight for when you put the tape on there. Okay, I'm gonna bend the straw again to make it straight.
And if I run out of tape, I can always cut more.
Yep, I need a couple more pieces. I'm guessing 3. Ooh, just 2. But since, oh, yep, sure enough, see that gap right there? The oil's gonna seep right through. So fortunately, let's take one more. And right over the middle, boom, there we go. And it's a little rough on the bottom. So I'm gonna just flatten it out, make sure it's straight. And then with some scissors, just trim straight across. So now I have a little bit of curtain hanging down, and the straw will do the floating on the surface. And now, if we don't have time to test it today, I'm gonna put my homeroom teacher name on here. So homeroom teacher and table number. And this one's ready to test.